So just this evening, I was watching a video where President Paul Kagame of Rwanda was talking to some governors. I think some selected governors from Nigeria who went to Kigali to pay him a visit and probably have some conversations around trade and how we can exchange ideas and build a better Africa. I love the fact that I saw my governor there. I saw Governor Charles Soludo there also. I saw Governor Adeleke, if I'm right. And I saw Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State. And I saw Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. The truth about the Nigerian situation is that we can't claim not to know what our problems are. We can't claim not to have a full grasp of what the challenges are. But I think it's more of a political will to get things done and get things done well. Now, I have my personal bias in this engagement, and my bias is skewed towards the governors from the southeastern region. Each time I hear people say things that the federal government has done X, Y, Z to us as a people, which is one of the reasons why they want to justify the type of leadership we've had in the Southeast over the years, I personally disagree with them. And my reasons are simple. The federal government will not prevent Governor Charles Soludo from having engagements with Governor Alex Oti or Governor Hope Uzodinma or Mr. Peter Mba or Governor Peter Mba or Governor Nweforo from Francis Nweforo from Ebonyi State. He's not going to prevent them from coming together, asking themselves, come, let us look at our health sector. Why is it that once there is a critical health situation in the southeastern region, everybody's going to either Abuja or to Lagos? Why is it so? What can we do together as a people? Okay, our commissioners of health with the medical team and everybody involved in the medical team, why don't you people sit down? Let us see how we can explore this region, these areas, these sectors of our regional economy, leveraging on the expertise of our sons and daughters who are all over the world, doing their very best in these fields. The federal government is not preventing you from building functional hospitals in your various provinces and your various local governments and your various states. The federal government is not preventing you from comparing notes, knowing how these other people are doing and getting better and trying to key into that and also be better for your own self. For example, in the southeast, I think Anambra State is fairly doing well. Now, I'm talking about both the state government medical facilities and the federal government owned medical facilities. I think they have a leadership around these sectors that are very intentional about what they're doing. And if these engagements are sustained over a period of time, you're going to be very sure that most people will have to come to Anambra for healthcare needs in the southeastern region if the engagements being done by most of the people running their health sectors are sustained over a period of time. Look at our agriculture. Do you know what we can really achieve as a people if we come together, exchange notes, and do things in the best possible way, exerting the political will that is necessary to get these things done? Then we come to the area of sports. The other day I was looking at the Wonder Kid, the Agwata Wonder Kid, in the person of Mr. What's his name again? I'm sorry, Mr. Chibeze of Obike. What that young man is doing in Agwata needs to be looked at. It needs to be understudied. For whatever what we have around Governor Soludo's name, that appointment alone says millions. I don't want to talk about some other local governments whom I don't really understand why some of them were appointed. Because it seems some local governments got the very, very best of very sharp brains. Then some other local governments had some sets of TC chairmen that it looks more like a retirement plan for them, and is playing out in the quality of leadership they are giving to their people. With what Ofobike is doing in Agwata, the federal government is not holding anybody back, even at the state local government authorities, although I don't think we even have anyone now. I don't know what Dr. Alex Oti is planning with respect to that. I don't think the leadership at the state local government levels are active. They are not stopping these local governments from doing exchange programs, doing exchange sports competitions to get the best out of these people and give them the platform to scale. Ofobike, you need to go and look at what Ofobike is doing in Agwata. I'm very pleased with the young man. Each time I feel there are things or grievances I have against the governor with respect to how Newi is, if I remember Ofobike, I just calm down, carry my book, drink my tea and rest. So I feel that we are responsible for why we don't have the leadership that we so desire in the Southeast. And the political class come up with this story of us being marginalized. You use people, they give you 4 years, you do nothing. At the end of the 4 years, you come here telling people how you're going to speak for us. That's not the truth. You guys are playing very selfish in games. And until you understand it, and until you also understand that anger is building up in the masses, someday they will express it. And when they express it the way they feel they would want to, you may not be very safe. So you feel every 4 years you come and tell stories, share money, and do funny things, you know. Then you buy the neck officers and then win the election and go back. After another 4 years, you come back. That's madness. I must also use this opportunity to commend Senator Ifeanyi Patrick Obak in Nnewi. After his security engagement in Nnewi North to a very large extent in the last 2 months or even more, I can't remember the last time I heard that anybody was kidnapped along that axis. This is leadership. Beyond talking, beyond manipulating people, do things that people can hold on to and be like, by the time this guy got involved, we became a better people. There was a time almost every week. In fact, it was getting so bad that you were just waiting for the day your own will happen so that they will kidnap you. Because they were almost kidnapping everybody. The closest person to you, you would hear that they just kidnapped this person. So that is leadership. We should stop these whole excuses we keep up making at every... Look at what Paul Kagame is doing in Rwanda. He's not making excuses. He's doing the work. These elderly people who are weak in body, which is normal, owing to their age, I think it's high time. Most of you understand that it's time to give way for the younger people who have ideas to come up. And if for a young person, these guys are not giving you that privilege, I think it is only fair that you stand up for yourself and fight for what is necessary. We need to fight for the Southeast region. We need to stop these whole excuses we keep on making at every given opportunity. We have everything we need to thrive as a region. We have everything we need to set the pace for the world to follow and for the world to come and learn from. We should stop all these excuses we keep on allow each time. Whenever I go to Abuja, whenever I go to Lagos and all that, I know you say these ones are... I don't really care. If we are really deliberate about what we want to do in the Southeast, we can be a thriving economy that our GDP would be something exceptional for the world to look at. We've not even done anything to our tourism sector. The other day, there was this Afiolo festivity. I didn't see CNN. I didn't see the likes of them. We have so much to give to the world. I think it's high time we mandate our political leaders to sit down, show the political commitment and the political will to get the region to work. Anybody who doesn't like it will be hit into line. Enough of all these excuses. Quite enough of them.